In this video, we are going to see how to add new Mailchimp subscribers to Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. So let's say you're using Mailchimp as an email marketing platform, and every time you receive a new message, you want to send this message to our Excel spreadsheet and to be added as a new row there. Now you can do this by integrating these two applications, and the same can be done and automated with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now here your trigger application would be Mailchimp and your action application would be Excel. You can do this yourself, and how? For that, let me take you to my screen. So let us begin with the process. The first thing that we have to do is we have to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we click on enter, it will take us to the landing page of the software. Here on the right hand side, you can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, you can simply sign in. If you are a new user, then you will have to sign up here. It will not take more than 2 minutes, and here at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. So now since I'm an existing user, I'm simply going to click on sign in, and once done, it has taken me to the all apps page. Since we are doing this integration using Pabbly Connect software, I'm going to click on access now. And now it has taken me to the dashboard of this application. On the right hand side, you can see a tab create workflow. Let's click on this. And now this dialog box appears, which is asking us to name this workflow. So here my objective is that every time there's a new Mailchimp subscriber, so the details should be added on Excel. So let's name this workflow as Mailchimp to MS Excel integration. And now let's click on create. So as soon as we do that, here this particular window appears, which has got two very important events: triggers and actions. Triggers and actions are basically those two concepts or principles on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, and action says do this. Basically, trigger is what happens so that the workflow will run, and action is the response. Now here, what would be our trigger application? So it will be Mailchimp. So let's write Mailchimp. Click on this, and now the trigger event. So basically, trigger event is the event that will make this workflow start. So here it is a new subscriber. So we have received this webhook URL, and here then we have to follow these steps. What is this URL? Basically, this acts as a bridge to connect these two applications, Pabbly Connect and Mailchimp, so that Pabbly Connect can retrieve the data from there. So I'm going to copy this, and we have to follow these steps. So we have to log into our Mailchimp account and then navigate to the audience page. So now I'm going to take you to my Mailchimp account. So this is the account, this is audience. So let's click on this here, and here you can see manage audience. I'm going to click on this, and then we have settings. Let's click here. So once we have clicked, if I scroll down, you can see webhooks. Let's click on this webhook, and here on the right hand side, you can see create new webhook. Let's click on this, and now the URL that we have just copied, I'm going to paste it here. Now once done, here we need a new subscriber, so I'm going to remove all the other options, and from these options only send updates when a change is made. Here we have to tick all the three options: by a subscriber, by an account admin, or via the API. Let's click on save. So here this webhook has been created. Now we are going to go back to Pabbly Connect. I'm going to click on recapture webhook response. So let's click on yes. And now it is saying that do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So going back to our Mailchimp account, here you can see in audience add contacts. If we click on this, we can see add a subscriber. So I'm going to click on this, and here let's create a new subscriber. Let's say the name is demo, last name is name, then we have the email address. Let's say it is dummy2@pabblytudes.com. Then we have the mobile number, and if you want to add any tag, you can do that. So let's say the tag is nets123, and now let us tick on the two boxes. Basically, this person gave me permission to email them, and if this person is already in my audience, update their profile. Now I'm going to click on subscribe. So here we can see that this particular subscriber has been created, demo name, and then we have the following details. So this is the first name, last name, email address, and mobile number. Going back to Pabbly Connect, here you have to see that we have received the API response or no. See, yes, we have received it. So this is the email address, and then as we go down, first name, last name, again the email address and the mobile number. So we have received all the information here. So once this is done, now what do we need to do? We need this information on our Excel sheet. So the next application would be Excel. Microsoft Excel, let's click on this. And now the action event. Here we wish that every time we receive a new data, it should be added in our Excel sheet as a new row. So add row to worksheet, and now I'm going to click on connect. So again, Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the Microsoft Excel account. For this, let's click on add new connection and then connect with Microsoft Excel. Now here it is going to ask us for the account. So let's pick the account. And then we have to provide it the access. I'm going to click on yes. So here you can see that the authorization has been successful. And now this means that Microsoft Excel is connected with Pabbly Connect. Now here we have the workbook, worksheet, and then we have to fill in this information. So I have already created this Excel sheet here. This is my Excel sheet, Mailchimp subscribers. And then we have got 4 columns, first name, last name, email address and mobile number. So going back to Pabbly Connect and select the sheet. So this is Mailchimp subscribers. And now on the worksheet. So see, it has already taken the worksheet because there was only one worksheet. Now as we scroll down here, so we have to fill in this information. For this, I'm going to map the data. Basically, mapping means that the information that I've already received in my previous step, I'm just going to gather it here. So the first name, here it is, new subscriber, and this is our first name. Then the last name, and here we have the last name. And then we have the email address. Let's go for it. This is the email address. And then the mobile number. So here we have the mobile number. So once mapped, we are going to click on save and send test request. So here you can see that we have received the API response, which means if this integration process is successful, I should receive this data in my Excel sheet. So going back to Excel sheet, here you can see that yes, we have received this information, right? Now we have to check this like in real time. For that, I'm again going to go back to Mailchimp and I'm going to add another subscriber here. So again, we are going to go to all contacts and then here I'm going to add a subscriber. And now here, let's say the name is test demo, last name is name. Then we have the email address. Let's say it is testdemo@pabblytuts.com. And then we have the mobile number. Let's say it is the same number. I do not wish to add any tag this time, like, and then I'm going to click on subscribe. So here we can see mission accomplished. This particular email address, like subscriber, was successfully added to your audience. Now let's go back to our Excel sheet. And I'm going to refresh this. And here we can see that test demo, last name is name, this is the email address and mobile number. So we have received this information. So finally, our integration process is over and we have successfully integrated the 2 applications, Mailchimp and Microsoft Excel. So going back to Pabbly Connect, let's quickly have a look at the process that we have undertaken. So this is a very easy 2-step integration process. Our trigger application was Mailchimp and our trigger event was new subscriber. Then our action application was Microsoft Excel and our action event was add row to worksheet. I hope you have no doubts. If in case you have any doubt, you can always refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone this workflow and start to process immediately. Thank you.
I hope this was helpful. To watch more such videos, you can always subscribe to our channel which is there on YouTube. If you have any queries, you can write to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you want to know our pricing plans, then you can visit us at this particular site. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe if you have liked this video.